Pulled up in that foreign Willie. Count 5, count a milli. My partner got me off hard liquor. I'm Henny sipping, my palms itching. 6 Mile, I'm block bound. Tech 9 and sound off. Come around on my side of town and your whole block get roped off. Tell me, get him, I got her. I bang all in that pussy. My shot.
Yo, boy, what you good?
T to the motherfucking K in the building, dog.
He was nervous.
What's up, y'all?
I know he was nervous.
I'm getting mine from Florida. I'm back on and I'm back hard. You Greyhound and my plane charted. Lose it all, I get it back. I'm spitting crack through my syntax. Money bloody, I'm all in it like
What people don't know about me, I lived in Detroit for a while too.
switch like 2 blunts and a light switch. Attack by my shin and turn a fat nigga thin. When I pop it, I drop it, just send a kite to the pen. The rollie got a bezel when that bitch got a twin. You can tell I'm getting money from the shit that I'm in. 6 million.
Yo, what up, doe? What up, doe? Welcome to the Poe Report. Welcome to the Poe Report. And right now in the motherfucking building, we got a legend amongst legends in the comedy world, yo. We got somebody that's been on tour with NWA to damn DMX and shit. When I say we got a legend, and if you don't know who this nigga is, man, you need to go that goddamn way somewhere. You feel me? Because he's been everywhere. Goddamn it, he fucking robbed motherfucking Charlie Murphy. He done robbed the nigga.
We're gonna edit that part.
We gonna edit that part.
We gonna edit that part.
Okay, shit. Well, goddamn it, we got in the building right now. Fucking T to the motherfucking K, TK motherfucking Kirkland. What up, though, man? What's good with it? What is good with it, man? So yeah, we have my host in the building, Coco, right now.
Hello, Miss Coco. It's a pleasure, darling.
Yep. And so we got a champagne lady here in the building, man. Let's get a couple drinks.
It's great. It's good. It's good.
Are you a champagne drinker?
Yeah, I drink champagne. May your pain be champagne.
Yeah, feel me. Yeah. And you can just bring my bottle to me, whatever she wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just go to darling.
Well, yeah. You can just bring me the gold one over there. You feel me? Unless you want your own bottle.
No, just fill me a glass.
Okay. He just want a glass. Okay, so TK, man. So where you from?
Jersey City, New Jersey.
Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yes.
Okay, so you got any stories from growing up in Jersey City? Is Jersey City different than any other cities out there?
Well, how can I explain about Jersey City?
Yeah.
Jersey City is just a place I grew up. Like I've been focused my whole life that I don't even remember nothing. Like when I sit here with you today, I can really see that I've been in tunnel vision my whole life. And then as you get older, you become spiritually inclined. As you get older, you find out what your purpose is. A lot of people don't know their purpose. So when I found out my purpose, I had the advantage on everybody. And my purpose was to help people. So thank you, Lau. My purpose is to help people. And I just been moving that way my whole life, you know, from college to the streets to entertainment, to now truly being spiritually inclined. Right. It's really like the best decision I've made in my life. Peace of mind. I've been a player. I've been a hoe. I've been a side nigga. I've been everything in 66 years.
But married.
But married.
Everything but that.
Okay. So do you want to get married?
That's a question that's been asked 1,000 times, and my same answer is I'm already married, but I'm married to God.
Married to God.
Yeah, I'm married to God.
That's real. Okay, so you know, you're known as like the hip hop comedian, like basically one of the first hip hop comedians. I remember hearing you on skits with the Loonies, and whatnot, man. So, what was it like being on tour with NWA, and do you have any like crazy experiences? I know you elaborated on it a couple times, but do you have any crazy experiences you haven't told anybody?
The thing with NWA, if people don't know, I was much older than them. So I didn't hang out with them like that. They were young kids doing their thing. I sat back and I admired them. But I was all my whole life, I've been my own man, my own lane. Even though me and Easy was tight, I was never hanging with them after the parties, you know, and they had their women. I was grown. I was already doing this before they went on tour. So I had people who I could rock with. And that was it, and it worked out for me all the way to this day. I've always been my own man. I don't hang out with people like that. And when we're gonna do business, we do business. And when I leave, I always say I keep it Republican. And what that means is for people to understand is when you keep it Republican, it's always about business.
Yeah.
You know, when you go Democrat, you're trying to be a motherfucker's friend. And I'm a businessman.
You're a business.
I'm a businessman.
I love that. How did you get involved with them though, like with NWA?
I've always been the kind of guy that roll up on you. Because I like closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
So from NWA, a lot of people don't know, I opened up for Teddy Riley and Guy when they were going to tour, The Whispers, Patti LaBelle, Madonna, Gwen Stefani. I mean the list is insane.
You were connected way back in the day.
Oh, I was connected way back in the day. That's like how I was able to put the people who I started DL and Godfrey and Mike Epps and all of them because I had relationships with everybody. So, and I was well respected. So if I made the phone call, boom, it was on.
Okay.
So did you so with NWA, was you there when they got arrested in Detroit?
Yeah, I was on the tour.
You was on tour?
Yeah, I didn't get arrested, and I was slick that motherfucker, but I didn't get arrested.
So it was just like the movies when they said fuck the police and then got to running and shit.
Yeah, it was that NWA. We didn't know what we was doing then that it would be so phenomenal today. Yeah. And it's a shame that Easy died because me and Easy, Jerry Heller, all three of us was extremely tight. And I came to Easy with the idea I wanted to start Ruthless Comedy when they were starting Def Jam. And it was going to really be a different swagger type of stand-up. But Easy he died. So that was the end of that dream. Okay. You know, so that was the thing that hurt me the most about that. And there was a lot of opportunities in my lifetime where something happened to somebody and we couldn't get it done because they died. Yeah. Wow. A lot of people.
So the reason I asked you about the Detroit, because I'm from Detroit.
Oh, you from the D?
Yeah, from the
okay,
D.
I didn't know that, fam.
So yeah. You got any crazy tour stories or any stories about being in Detroit, Motown?
Well, what people don't know about me, I lived in Detroit for a while too.
Oh snap! What part of Detroit? Yeah. That boy T to the fucking K was in the D, baby.
Yeah, West Bloomfield.
Oh, that ain't Detroit though.
Yeah, but that's some rich shit. That's some rich shit.
Yeah, rich as hell.
Yeah, that's rich shit, yo. Yeah, what? 14 Mile in Orchard Lake.
14 Mile in Orchard Lake. Okay, all right.
Yeah, way back in the day. This is in the 90s.
In the 90s. So did you cross 8 Mile? Did you go to Detroit?
Yeah, I was always in the D.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I just knew how to move. I come to the streets, do what I got to do, and I venture onto the suburbs. And whenever I said something that I was in West Bloomfield, you just saw them niggas thought I was a multi-millionaire. You know, just the way you was acting. That nigga in West Bloomfield, they made me feel like a god. That shit was hilarious.
You ever run into meeting them out there or not?
No, I got BMF on me.
For real?
Yeah, it's tattooed on me, yeah.
Nigga, what up, dog? That nigga, that nigga certified, cuz.
Yeah, I used to do shows for all of them.
For real?
Yeah. Like they threw a party in Beverly Hills. And we came up there, Rolls Royces. Everybody had on. We was all icy, you know. But that day, I knew they was gonna go to jail. I ain't go to jail. I knew them niggas was going to jail.
You not going to jail?
Yeah, I ain't going to jail. No. I'll do everything possible not to get locked the fuck up.
So do you think it's true? They said BMF was like the first ones to kind of bring foreigns to Atlanta, to the South, because everybody down here was riding old schools and shit, and it was their first time seeing young niggas riding around in Ferraris and Rolls Royces.
Well, they was, let's say they was doing their thing. They publicized it, but to any young man in the streets or whatever, the rule is to stay low key and flex occasionally. I love BMF, and I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm so well respected, and you could say something that could be so innocent that could be taken the wrong way. Right. I just really feel that I wish them gentlemen really played it like the true gangsters of the early 20s, meaning nobody knows what you got.
Okay, very fair.
That's the way to move.
Okay, yeah, I want to find out. Okay, you talked about college. So you went to college, you said at Arizona State?
Yes.
Okay, yes. And so how did all that connect? You were in tour with NWA? College,
well, NWA started after college.
Okay, after college.
Yeah, after college. I graduated from high school, had a track scholarship.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I had a track scholarship first to um, what was it? A junior college
A junior
in
college
Coolidge.
Oh, cool. Oh my God.
I was in Coolidge, Arizona.
Dang, that's
Then from
nice.
Coolidge, Arizona, I went to Arizona State.
Okay.
Then from Arizona State, I went to Cal State Northridge to get my master's degree. When I got my master's degree, I was still hustling in the streets, and then I went out one day, driving my classic, and I met a man named Keenan Ivory Wayans. Keenan Ivory Wayans introduced me to Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy. But in this party, everybody was there. It was L.A. Reid, it was Babyface, it was Prince, it was Tina Marie, it was Rick James, and all of us turned out to be friends. And even though I did something foul as a young man, they still turned out to love me and still respect me because of my people make mistakes, you know, and everybody does horrible things, depend on what it is. In my business, a lot of people, they're not haters. I just find that lack of education and lack of consciousness will make you just say anything, because I've always been so good at what I do that people will hate, because if you would say to a guy he was a hater, also TK Kirkland, that nigga is funny. But because he had that information about me, he will always say, yo, but you know he did this to try to devalue my accomplishments.
That's what you call haters.
And we all have them. If you don't have any haters, you ain't doing nothing, right? And that's what's always been my drive. My drive has always been a winner. My drive has always been to achieve more. So my goal now is to look good naked and outlive my haters.
I love it. I love it. Speaking of you looking good naked, okay, wait, I just want to think, because your fitness game is on point.
Yes.
What do you like? What's your routine? What do you
Just
do?
staying consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been in the
in
gym
you?
this week because I just got back from Paris.
Okay.
But I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah,
okay.
because I came in town. I had so many interviews and shows, and I couldn't catch up.
Okay.
And it was affecting my show. I felt it. And then once I got a good night's sleep, my shows was on point after that. It was cool.
Okay. I take it since you were a track star, that's where you kind of kept up.
Oh yeah. I think all that was the foundation. Yeah, I think all that's the foundation. And I just like taking care of myself.
Okay.
You know?
Coffee?
Huh?
Coffee?
I drink coffee. I drink a lot of hibiscus tea. A lot of people don't know.
Okay.
It's good for your blood vessels. It keeps your blood flowing, keeps your dick hard, all that type of shit. All those things are important. You know, you got to have advantage at an OG's age. Nigga 66 years old.
So that's your Viagra, the hibiscus.
In a sense, yeah. In a sense, you know, because I'm not gonna take Viagra, but you know that'll keep you natural. And if you do have sex, the women are just amazed. You know, who raised you?
I love it.
Right. So you're 65.
66. Yes.
You do the Beijing, man?
I do a little.
Okay.
I do a little dab, but not Beijing. I got my own thing. I think I'm gonna come out with something down the line.
Okay, so when you go, so yours ain't looking like puffies, fully gray like puffies yet, huh?
No. I still have all my hair. I just keep it low.
Okay,
I don't have no
all right.
receding hairline. I just have a different look. If you look at all my pictures from years ago, there was the difference. You see all the suits, then you see the hoodies, then you see the mink coats. I did it all, dog. I mean, I've been around a long time.
Okay.
I've seen every era in this motherfucker.
I
So
believe.
you don't want to go just full gray? You ain't gonna keep it?
Nah, not yet.
No, you ain't ready for
Not
that?
yet. Because I think that when I have seen myself with gray, you look old. And visual is everything. If you see yourself and you look old, you old. When I see myself, I see youngness. I'm not gonna act silly, but I feel youthful. And I think visual, just like I love looking at a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I love looking at myself. If I look young,
Yeah.
think I'm gonna feel young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And you wear it well, but there are some men who wear it well too, where they're gray and they can.
Oh yeah. Not to knock them out. Yeah, some guys rock the gray real good. Yeah, they do.
But it definitely is. I thought that you were definitely younger because you keep yourself.
Yes. Well groomed.
Yeah, very
Well groomed. That's what it is.
I don't see the grays. I'm like,
Yeah.
no way he's 66. No way. Yeah, I'm sure you get that a lot.
So I see that you hosted Nelson Mandela when he got out of jail.
Yes, that was of course of another friend named Tone Loke.
Tone Loc.
Yeah. Tone Loc and I are good friends. Shout out to Tone Loc. And Tone Loc was like TK Nelson Mandela, has just gotten out of prison, and they asked me to do that, and the answer was yes immediately, and the rest is history. It was at the LA Coliseum.
Man, how was that meeting Nelson Mandela?
That was phenomenal, yo. I mean, when you're young, you don't really understand the magnitude of what happened.
Yeah.
As you get older, you understand. Like when I do these interviews, it's really not just for y'all too. It's really for me because I can sit back and really say, yo, I really did that shit. And I realize when people have said I've been a liar on a lot of things, I don't get mad at them. What I have learned to see is that I have lived. A lot of people are alive, but they haven't lived.
Mm-hmm.
And I have lived, and that's the big difference. And I hope everybody who's listening or and watching me, my hope and prayer for you is that you can live as long and longer than me and be healthy as me at my age.
Absolutely.
Shit, I hope that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You really give me inspiration. I'm like, look, if he can do it, I can do it. I'm all about fitness. I love being in shape.
Yeah, it's important.
Eating healthy.
She's always in the gym.
Yeah,
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah, so you came up in the era where you basically had to build your fan base from the ground. You know what I mean? You know, so basically, you know, how has social media and online comedy changed the game?
I love you guys, dog.
Upcoming comedians.
Yeah, well, not about the comedians. You guys changed my life.
Okay.
See, because in the 90s, everybody always knew I was good. Everybody. Let's say there's not a comic from Martin Lawrence to Tommy Davidson to Cedric the Entertainer. All of them know that TK Kirkland was good. But most comics was gatekeeping. So if I got an opportunity, but they knew these people first, they would hate on me so I couldn't get in because I was that good, right? And then the agents in the business back in the day was the same way because the comedians was influencing the agents, meaning all my street niggas, you know, we was all rich.
Right.
So I would have to put up money for concerts so that I could be on the show. And sometimes comedians would find out I was part of it. I had to sign a document. I was going to say his name because my friend told me not to talk about him no more. I had to sign a contract to not perform on a show that I had my own money on. Wow. So I used to always, because I had to put stuff together. You know, because they was going to give me my opportunity. So I had to go try to take my opportunity. So since I was doing that, I was using my street money, my college stuff, money that I got, and me and my crew, because my crew believed in me too. So we put stuff together. We do clubs and all that kind of stuff. And then once I started getting M's behind my name, I started just doing a lot of things on myself. So to create an income, I would put on concerts. So I would book Frankie Beverly Mays. I put money, but I never allowed nobody to know it was me. My rule was just to fall back, pay what they had to pay, what I had to pay. They did the concert, I collect the check, I go about my business.
Why was you trying to be low key like that?
Because the way I came up in the game with my street crew, we moved a certain way, and that's how they taught me. They didn't really teach me. I was just observant. I didn't want to be loud. I didn't want attention drawn to me. I didn't want anybody to know I had anything. I pretty much wanted to make you think I was rich, but not sure. So social media, to your question, is a gift to me because these type of shows, and from Vlad to the Breakfast Club to Drink Champs, I'm known all over the world. The thing that most artists don't have that I have the ability to go overseas, not once in a while. I'm over there all the time, like walking the streets of Atlanta, walking the streets of LA, walking the streets of Chicago. So I'm over there, and because I understand character, I understand people's their purpose, I know who to rock with, who not to rock with. And I rode with some powerful people overseas. So social media changed my life. But I knew in the 90s it was going to be young people like you.
Okay.
I just didn't know that it was going to be social media. I had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
I just knew young people were going to change my life, and I stuck with this game, and I believed in myself, and boom. So all these shows help, and I don't mind traveling miles to do an interview and say what I got to say, because this stuff will be here way after I'm dead and gone.
Nice.
So this is my blueprint. So one day people will always be able to pull me up in the archives or on YouTube or whatever, right? To see T to the motherfucking K.
To the motherfucking K. Shit, you got.
So are you like careful with like your words that you say? I know you're kind of low key before, you know, but you being canceled. Are you afraid of being canceled the way that, you know, everything's changed? You got to be careful.
No. I say what I need to say.
Yeah.
And even when I start my podcast called Who Raised You, my Who Raised You podcast is going to be very unique. It's going to be uplifting. And it's really, I want to start with the youth, the young men and women. And I can't help everybody, but at least they will say, I heard it. The goal is for the people to say, I never heard it, or no one taught me that before. I want to get in the game so as they grow up. Because like I said, I want to be wealthy and impact the world. And it's on its way. You know, you can be rich, but wealthy is a whole other game. Yeah, I'm trying to be wealthy.
And all it takes is one person to influence that person.
Yeah.
You know, get the word out.
That's how it is.
You know, build a community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I see that you manage Jamie Foxx.
No, never managed Jamie. Jamie's just a gentleman who came up under me and they was at all my clubs. I heard that rumor before. People were saying I managed Jamie. No,
But you never.
I had nothing to do with Jamie. Jamie and I was just true competitors in the game of stand-up comedy. And when we would do shows, afterwards, I was just like, we did a show in Oakland, California. This is the night he got discovered. This is when his career launched. What happened on that show that day was unbelievable, because I destroyed him, and he'll tell you that. I'm talking about destroy. And I came off stage, I said, yo, Jamie, you can't follow me, but it was a competition.
Right.
And you have a certain amount of time.
Right.
I lost because I went over my time.
Oh, wow.
But they still, to me, they should have gave me a pass, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, why?
This was at the Paramount Theater in Oakland.
Yeah.
3 levels. First floor, the middle tier, and then the balcony.
Right.
I rocked that motherfucker so cold that all 3 levels stood up, standing ovation.
Wow.
It was like an earthquake in that bitch, yo.
Damn.
And I wish we had cameras the way we have
show that
cameras
shit.
now, so that we had documentation of those types. Because it's a lot of shows that I had those moments.
Okay.
It was that show, and then Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden, 1996.
Okay.
I turned that motherfucker so cold that when I turned around and said T to the motherfucker K, the laughter was so powerful that you could feel it on my back, and it kind of like pushed me off stage.
Wow, man, that's crazy. So you know, I do movies, man.
That's good.
I'm a dolly grip, and I work in the camera department.
Awesome.
So I worked with Jamie on Jamie's film. Well, a little bit about me, like I said, but I work on Jamie's film, Day Shift with Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
So when I met Jamie, like I met a lot of celebrities doing this shit.
Yes.
But Dog came cool as hell.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Like, so basically, I was basically the only black motherfucker there that's working behind the cameras. You feel me? And he came to me like, Dog, you play football, man? I'm like, shit. Hell yeah, I play football. I ain't threw a football since 20 years. Goddamn, I ain't threw one. You feel me? So we got to playing football. I threw the goddamn football. That shit went way the fuck over there. He said, hey, this nigga must be left-handed. Throw it with your left hand, nigga. I said, bro, that shit classic, bro. I ain't think Dog was gonna be that cool, but cause I was working on that movie for like 2 months. So through the whole 2 months, we just got to talking, lifting weights and shit together, man. Dog 100, man.
Yeah, you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
If I would have had my podcast then, I'd have been like, Jamie, you feel me?
Yeah, Jamie's a good guy. And he's a phenomenal athlete. Yeah, he could throw a football like
Man,
a
like
true.
a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he sure can.
Shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
and he could bench press like 400 pounds.
Oh,
Damn, for real?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, he sure
Jamie
can.
whoop a nigga ass and shit.
No, that's a nigga you shoot. You don't fight that
Yeah. Shit, man. God, hell no. Shit. But yeah, shout out to him, man. So, the Loonies, man. How did you get to working with the Loonies, and how did you get a skit on their album?
Yeah, again, opportunities come my way.
Okay.
I'm just one of those people.
Okay.
And I was up in Oakland, handling some other business with E40 and Too Short.
Yeah.
And the Loonies was in the studio, and they pretty much had saw me on BT Comic View, asked me could I go on put something on the album. And what people don't know about me, I think by now they know, I'm not a goofy guy.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm not gonna be silly all day. I'm not that type of comedian. So I went to the studio, and it was just so happened that week I watched things
Right.
just to challenge my brain to see if I'm really good as I say I am.
Right.
And I remember this day I was watching a football game, and when I went in the booth, it all came to me, and I used that football game as a bookmark in my head as a subject to talk about, and the game just came.
Yeah.
That's the kind when you hear it, I'm talking real fast because I didn't know what I was really doing, and it was just back to back to back to back, and I didn't know that that skit was so powerful for years. So fast forward to early this year, I'm doing Marshawn Lynch podcast. And Marshawn Lynch, we saw each other at the fight earlier this year. Who was the fight with? This year. There was some fight we all was at in Vegas. And Marshawn Lynch is right behind me. And the motherfucker is saying a joke from the Loonies album.
Yeah.
And he going word for word.
Yeah.
And I'm turning around like, yo, what's up? He said, yo, family. We exchanged numbers. I mean, everybody was there. Everybody, T-Tip, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So when we did the interview, he explained to me that his brother put him on to me back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he remembered the Loonies. I got bitches in the game, bitches in the trunk, whatever the hell I said.
Yeah.
And that transcended through Oakland because, you know, Oakland is a player state.
Yeah.
You know, Oakland is about players, and they just fell in love with it.
Okay. Okay, so you like to teach, I understand that, right? And all that. Okay, so Montclair College?
Yeah, it started out because I used to started out as a student in Upward Bound.
Where is that?
Upward Bound is a program that if you're kind of, and when teachers see that you got great potential, they send you to this program in the summer to prepare you for school. And I just happened to be in that. And it seemed like, but I wasn't always in the first programs that started because I was also in Scared Straight years ago when it first started in the early, like 1975. I wasn't a bad kid. It was just a program. They sent you there to the program, Scared Straight, to take you to the prison to convince you not to go to prison. Yes. And I had always told that story. You see guys big and strong with booty shorts on and them scarves around their head like women. And it goes to show you how no matter how tough you think you are, there was somebody tougher to put you in that position. So all these kids who get in trouble on the streets with their guns and whatever, when you go in there, it's a different ball game, and your life is at risk in so many ways, and your manhood is at risk in so ways. But then the world has changed. One of my homies just came from doing a 30-year bid, and he said that the gays are running the prisons.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Yeah, he said they got their own section, they run in it. He said years ago you'd have never saw nothing like that. So the world has truly changed in so many ways. My goal is to teach people not to get locked up. Because it's easy to get in, hard to get out. And everybody wants to say, compare themselves to the white guy. But their situation is different than the color of our skin. So, and then most of them are judges. Most of them are prosecutors. Most of them are on the jury. So if we have more of us in the jury, if we have more of us as a judge, if we have more African Americans as prosecutors, the world would be a lot different. They really would.
I mean, speaking of that, so you had Young Thug. He had a black judge at one point, and they were throwing a book at him and pretty much him and his crew. I don't know if you see.
So here's what I saw. Cause I got a PhD in criminal history.
Just wanted to ask him about your.
Oh wait, you're a doctor.
No, because I've been in the streets so long. I got that PhD.
Okay, got you. Okay.
And what I saw with that judge didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
However he got his degree, he got that motherfucking 7-Eleven on Walmart. He was not a judge. He didn't run it the way a judge is supposed to run a courtroom. And this is facts.
Yeah.
That's why it went so long. That's why it was BS. And that judge truly got exposed on the type of judge that he was.
Yeah, doing slimy stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't a judge.
Not being
Nah, he wasn't a judge.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
So speaking of Young Thug, so you know they've been accusing him of telling this shit now.
Well, John, I'm gonna tell you something. Me being 66 years old, in the black community, we always say, "Oh, he a snitch, he telling." I'm not against telling. Sounds like it's a horrible thing.
But you should be against telling if you're claiming fuck snitches and you.
You not understand what I'm saying? Everybody lives a lie. Everybody pretends to be something that they're not. See, when I've seen kids go from being a church kid to the hip hop world, and all of a sudden you're a gangster.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you want to be tough, and the people who are really tough ain't trying to be tough. They trying to get out that world. So these kids get into the music game, they get tatted up. They want to start carrying guns,
Right.
and they think that's the life because that's a mental illness. The same way a man who wants to be a woman, the same way a woman wants to be a man, is mental illness. So my thing is when you're strong and these kids get into the rap game, they're not who they say they are. It's all the front. So you'll live this lie until you get exposed. And then when you get exposed, it's like, bam, nigga, I thought you was. Nigga, I thought you was. Oh my God, I thought you was. And you wasn't.
And they exposed, dog.
Yeah, you get exposed, dog. And not just him, there's a lot of people who get exposed. And I was talking about this on stage, that snitching is one of the most high employment things in the criminal world. The government pays out hundreds and hundreds of thousands to informants. Yes, they do. And that's why people got to read. Yeah, they getting paid.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, they getting paid.
Man, it's crazy because I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like Atlanta was giving Thug too many passes on a lot of things anyway. Like, Thug's been doing a lot of low-key shit. Like, I brung up the dress shit. They like, oh, no. To me, bro, I don't know. And then he said he did it for the money and this and that. But if you're going to wear a dress for some money, that means your morals is out the window. I think your tail, if your morals is out the window, your tail, nigga, so.
I'm going to give you some game.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what another man is doing.
Okay.
I've learned that in life, yo.
Okay.
Because what we all do is complain all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do if that man does that. There's nothing you can do what a man does in his private room. Don't complain. If that nigga doing that, you always start saying, it ain't me. Okay. I ain't got time for it. Because we could sit here all day and complain. That motherfucker did this, and little Uzi wearing these dresses and wearing little curly hair. I mean, he really looked like a little child. Like a little, fairy tale. And he giggles like a female now. He got the gloves. I just don't say shit. Nigga, that's what you want. It's embarrassing. But what can you do?
Right.
The fans love it. What can you do?
You can't, man.
Shit is embarrassing, but what can you do?
You really can't do that. Man.
As long as it's not your children, and long as it's not you.
And I seen you say some shit too, where you was like, man, if you don't want your kids to be gay. You're like, man, when I die, do that shit, but nigga, if you do that shit, I don't know your ass. Fuck that shit. And I agree, dog.
That's how I move, yo. Now, I'm for real with that one.
Yeah, I'm
I
for
don't play
real
that.
too. I got a cousin.
Yeah.
He came out the closet, left his wife and everything. And I don't know. I just don't fuck with him. I don't rock with him, man. And he think it's so fucked up that I ain't rocking with dog. You feel me?
Right. So you have your standards on how you have your boundaries.
He want to bring shit around, you know what I mean? It just ain't flying with me, dog. I'm from a different city, a different state.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a guest here. What's your name, sweetheart?
Yes,
Baby doll. Because she gonna have to go here pretty soon.
Okay.
So, I just want you to, you can sit down for a second, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to give your Instagram and everything like that. She's our bartender for the day.
Okay, how you doing, dear?
Hey, how are you doing?
All right, you good?
Good.
All right.
Good. Yes, my name is Baby Doll Dom on Instagram, on all streaming platforms. You can stream my music. And I actually had a couple questions for you.
Okay, cool. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I know that you were speaking on the youth and just the music industry and just trying to make it. So what type of advice would you give to like young, aspiring musicians like myself that is trying to make it in this game and still stay true to myself without bending into politics and all that good stuff?
Try to get some money and do it yourself, because there's no more money left in the music industry. Everything is going to streaming, these different platforms, and technology has taken the money out of everybody's hands. And if I was you, if you was my daughter, I would tell you to go another direction in this business.
Really?
I would tell you to find something that's strong, concrete, that you can survive on, because you're going down a lane that's filled with so much competition, so much red tape, that you'll be fucking around having a dream, sleeping on the floor because your money ain't right, hanging with different people because you have a dream. Now, your dream, you could probably have the talent, but not the right connections.
Right.
And if you study entertainment for females, you see that the bar is low. You guys don't get the opportunity to achieve. So it's 1 in a billion to make it. I would never tell you to go against those odds. But if you go to school, you control your success. And when I mean control your success, don't study for the normal stuff anymore, because what kids are studying in school today for the jobs in the future, those jobs don't exist anymore. Right. So they have schools now that teach about AI, teach about different programs, because you want to learn what automation is, atomics, if I'm getting that correct. Anything that got to do with AI, that's the goal. You control your career, or be a nurse.
Yeah, so what about when you're mentioning like the connects and everything, what do you feel like is the best way to go about it? Because out here in Atlanta, everybody is doing something.
You feel it's too much competition here, babe. You in this.
You don't think Atlanta is like the place to be if you want to?
It is, but it's too much competition. If you go to the club, everybody knows these people before you. When I was coming up, I guess it was different. My success came because, like I said, if you know your purpose, I was born to meet these people. I was born to achieve what I was going to achieve. And my success comes because I understand spirituality, I understand quantum physics, right? And by knowing that, I know that if I do what I'm supposed to do, the universe will give me everything I want and desire in this life. But that's me. Right. So my job here today to talk to you is to convince you that the music industry is not for you, the way for you to go. Because you don't have the money to create your own band. You don't have the money to put your own music out. You really are dependent on someone to like your demo, if they still even do that way anymore.
Like your demo, can you expand?
See, a demo is a songs, you put 2 or 3 songs and you shop it at the record label. But the record label now don't even want you unless you have momentum behind you. Then if you study the game, they are getting really, they are creating
The
artificial
AI
intelligence.
artists,
They got girls look just like you.
Yeah.
They already putting songs out already with women on video that look just like you. So there's no room for growth. So how old are you?
20-something.
Yeah, you got your whole life ahead of you. I'll switch up. No disrespect. There's a million women look like you.
She might blow up though. She might
Anybody
blow
looks
up,
like me,
and
though.
this she'll have this audio saying you know what I'm saying?
Baby doll.
Here, two things happens with these conversations.
Yeah.
You could either prove me wrong,
Yeah.
or you could prove yourself right. But I've been here a long time.
Right.
I'm speaking the gospel. And the thing is, I know people have dreams, but you got to study the competition.
Okay.
It's not like it was years ago. The game's changed. The music industry is not the same. And all you got to do is look. You know, I mean, I came up with the Michelays, the Tina Marie's. See, I came up with when the record labels was giving out $300, $400, $500 million signing bonuses. They don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
When they had bands in the studio and they pay for your studio time. I come from that era, dog. I seen all that shit decline. When they had record labels, do you study the music industry?
Slightly. I've been making music.
So let me explain to you what I mean. I'm talking about the business side of the music industry. They have laid off hundreds of thousands of executives in the last 5-6 years. Even in the radio, iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
This is the side I'm on. I see it from the inside. Now you could use what I'm saying to motivate you to say, "Fuck it, I'm going to win."
Oh, I'm a Capricorn. I love a challenge.
Yeah, you know,
I feed off.
yeah. So then you prove me wrong,
I also appreciate it.
then prove me wrong, and I'm not here to discourage you. I'm here just to tell you the truth. You know, so either I intimidate you or inspire you. Which one will you choose? That's how we move. That's good.
That's real.
Good.
That's real.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, darling.
So I got a question too, man. So Charleston White.
Nope, can't discuss that. I don't even know who that is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't know that person.
All right. Well, that's off the subject.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What you got?
One more question.
You got one more question? Okay.
I guess just kind of backing up. Okay, so what's your ultimate legacy that you want? You know, people to remember you. What's the legacy for TK that we should know? TK is gone.
He lived his life.
He lived his
Yeah, he lived his life. Yeah. When I leave this motherfucker, I want them to say, that nigga lived. That's important to me. He did his thing.
And I think we can definitely say that you have lived. Definitely lived. So what about you? Okay, living in Paris, and how's that compared to being in the States?
How's the women over there compared to the women here?
I don't chase nobody.
Okay.
I'm really in I've been a player.
Okay.
All that stuff is done now.
Right.
You know, don't get me wrong, I still have women attracted to me, black, white, Spanish, you know, but I move so differently now, because when I was young, I wanted to slang dick all the time.
Community dick.
Yeah,
community
I wasn't
dick.
community dick, I was HOA dick, Homeowners Association dick.
It was regulated dick.
I fuck
Okay.
with it. I fuck
You know what I'm
with it. I
saying?
fuck with
You know, with people with homes and shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
the
fuck
kind of
with
dick
it.
I
I
had.
fuck with it.
And when you love yourself so much, the sex game goes. Because you realize you're not supposed to lay down with everybody. So mine's from the scale, like when I was young, you would think I was a player, but when you start realizing self-respect, self-love, my sex game went from a 10 to 0.011. Meaning I'm not fucking like I used to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's it is what it is.
Right.
But now I have peace of mind, truly have peace of mind. I've had it for years. All my kids are grown. I have 7 children. My kids are grown. My oldest daughter is a brain surgeon.
I've seen that.
Yeah, thank you. My daughter, who hangs with me all the time, she works for me. She's really president of all my companies. My oldest son is in the music business, and all my kids are doing pretty well. I'm excited about that. So I'm just going to travel the world. I'm going to do my podcast called Who Raised You Soon, and within a year it'll be the talk of the world, not America.
Yeah, talk of the
Because
world.
I got something that's going to not who I'm interviewing, the people interviewing, just something that I got, and I'm truly excited about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm truly excited
to
about
watch.
it.
I can't
Yeah.
Can you tell us
It's
something?
got
Can you tell?
nah. I
Is it,
can't do it.
okay.
Yeah, it's the one thing about certain things, element of surprise
Okay.
is
All right.
off the chain.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think people will, when they see it, they'll probably start doing it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they're probably like, yo, we got to do that because it's that no one has done it yet, and that's the approach I wanted to take. And I love to do something different in the sick of be play. Yeah.
Okay.
So, question: Can a cheating person be loyal? What I mean is, okay, I believe there's a difference. I believe if somebody can cheat and still be loyal to that person and shit. You feel me? Mind you, okay, somebody can be faithful and not loyal to you. You feel me? You can have somebody not cheat on you, but if you go to jail, they out. They're gone. You feel me? You'll never see them again. They won't bail you out. They won't be here. They won't be there. But somebody that cheated here and there might still be fucking loyal to your ass. They might still be like, boom, I'll die for you.
That's just being thoughtful.
I'm not.
That's thoughtful.
You think that's
being
okay,
considerate.
all right, so this is the question: Would you rather be with somebody that cheated here and there, that's loyal to your ass, that'll ride and die for you, or somebody that's faithful but not loyal and they'll leave you at the drop of a dime?
That doesn't make sense what you're saying.
It makes sense to me.
No, that does not make. You can't be faithful and loyal. Faith is I'm into you, and there's nothing else I'm going to do. That's what faith is. If you got a girl and she says I'm into you, I'm loyal to you.
You're not understanding what I'm saying, because somebody can be faithful to you but not loyal to you. That means they'll leave you on the drop of a dime. You feel me?
I'm not against that.
But they won't cheat on you. They won't cheat on you.
Yeah, I'm not against nothing you said. I think everybody. Give me an example. One of my friends, started dating this girl, and she got sick, and he was saying how her boyfriend or something had left her, and I explained to him. I said, you can't get mad at him, and he said, why? I said, because everybody's not built like that. You know, everybody felt like he should have stayed and helped her while she was sick. Everybody is built different.
Yeah.
And you can't expect people to do something what you think you should do. There's some women that love a man, he gets sick and she's out, and some people get mad because she didn't stay. I've lived long enough to say, do what's good for you. Because you only get one life.
Yeah.
And it may sound harsh, it may sound fucked up.
Okay.
But you have to do in the end what's good for you. And that's how I truly feel.
It's about how you're raised too, don't you think?
It's how you're raised, but you got to know who you are. Like my friend now takes care of his mom. His sisters and brothers don't help out. And I explained to him that you can't get mad at them because that's not who they are. See, to take care of someone, you got to have the time.
Right.
If you don't have the time, you can't help nobody out, right? You got to have the finances as well. It's just so what makes his situation good. His mother was well prepared. She had every type of insurance to make sure she was covered, right? And he knew how to run stuff with it. But his money wasn't right to take care of her. So all you guys, one day going to get old, you got mothers and fathers. If their money situation is not right, you'll wind up putting them in assisted living, et cetera, et cetera. And when you're overseas, they don't believe in assisted living. They truly believe in taking care. Me personally, as I get older, I don't want to be taken care of. I hope my death is quick and fast.
Quick and fast.
Yeah, because I don't want to prolong shit. I don't want nobody wiping my ass.
Okay.
I don't want nobody taking me to no doctor.
It's over then.
Yeah, I don't want nobody doing that. Believe it or not, that's my motivation for staying working out. I ain't depend on nobody to take care of my ass. Not me.
Not at all.
But I got insurance to take care of me though anyway.
You said you're in your 60s, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have children?
Yeah, my kids are older than you.
Okay, so how do you feel about older men that date women in their early 20s?
I think it's horrible.
You do?
I do. I really think it's disrespectful to themselves and to, especially if they have daughters themselves.
Right.
And you date a young girl, 20 something years old, because nothing that is anything wrong with you. It's just that you don't have the experience to date a grown man.
Oh, no, I think it's weird.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's creepy.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think a girl in her 20s doesn't have the experience to run a home. A girl in her 20s can't help bring nothing to the table.
I have to disagree.
Well, I'm older than you, so I'm gonna
Everyone-
hold this down. There's nothing you can tell me to change
I get
that.
you, but also at the same time, you could meet a woman that is in her 20s and she's been through more in her lifetime than a woman in her 40s.
So I'm glad you're bringing up this story, and I'm going to explain to you the difference. There's no substitute for experience. Even if you're 22, you still don't have the wisdom of a 40, 50-year-old person.
But how do
And
you
what
don't know their life?
experience?
You
What
don't know their
experience?
life. You don't know their life.
No. The experiences and wisdom is two different things. So let me ask you a
We
question.
get wisdom from experience.
But watch what I'm about to ask you, though, young lady. So you're 20-something years old.
Yes.
Do you believe that you'll be smarter when you're 40?
Absolutely.
That's my point. So let's take it another look, because I really want to be clear. You have a business, and you're hiring people. And the person who's filled out the application, that person has been on the job 2 years. But you got a person who's been on the job 15 years. Who are you going to hire?
I mean, I.
Who are you going?
personally-
It's just who are you going to hire? The person with 2 years of experience, or the
But
person with
in what
15?
though?
It's not
Because
about what. Follow what I'm saying.
I am, but
Listen to no. I can't let you go down another lane. We're gonna stay in this lane.
I-
See, I'm one of those people. I have a degree in speech communications, so I don't allow people to go down another lane. Who would you hire based on experience?
Yeah, experience and age is two different.
Listen
things.
to what my question is again. Who would you hire based on experience?
The person with more experience.
That's my point. It's a no-brainer. And there's no drifting down the lane and what about this and what about
So let me
that.
ask you this, right? A 30-year-old woman that has a 1-year-old and a 28-year-old woman that has a 10-year-old. You don't think the 28-year-old with a 10-year-old has more wisdom and experience in motherhood?
28 is not that much
That was just an example.
Yeah, but that's the one. That's all. Can go by what you just gave
I mean, she could have a 1-year-old
Yes.
and I could have a 10-year-old. She could learn from me as I have had more experience as a mother.
As a mother,
Just because I'm younger. So that was really my point.
Right, but that's in.
There's different examples.
Yes, but that's in.
That was really my point.
Right, but that's in.
There's different examples.
Yes, but that's in childhood. But what makes her situation still more than you? She's been on the planet longer than you, so she's visualized and seen things a lot more than you have. So everything is based on a person's journey, how they was raised,
Yes.
what community they grew up in, and who are their surrounding friends and family. Because we are all raised by everybody. So when you use those type of examples, it's really not. It doesn't really prove anything. Doesn't prove anything at all. What we have to understand is, yes, it's based on individual, but the question that we was on was an older man dating a younger girl, and we wound up going somewhere else. And I want to bring it back to just the man dating. I just think an older man should not date a younger girl, because when you're older, you're supposed to let that girl experience life, bump ahead, get all the experiences that she needs to have, so that when she does find the right man in her life, she's prepared. But when an older man dates a younger girl, you have stopped her growth, because an older man don't want you to go out. Older man
They're
wants you to stay in.
controlling.
He's
Right,
controlling
very
you.
controlling.
And you should be able to. You got to explore life. Your 20s, your 30s is explore life. When you get 40, you become spiritually inclined. I call it the crossroads. And you start wanting to be more serious with life. You take in life, you're trying to find out about yourself, and you just want peace and quiet based on your journey. So the whole life, if you can, don't you have kids?
I have one.
Yeah. See, if I use my daughter, I said don't have any kids till you're about 30 years old. About 30. I mean, I don't know your financial situation. but I know it could be better if you would have waited. 9 times out of 10, you got a guy that's not in your life no more. You just had a baby.
Negative.
Yeah, which is good. See, I said maybe.
No,
So
I was saying like he is.
oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's that's good. And y'all live together?
No.
All right, y'all just have a kid together.
Yeah, we co-parent very well.
Okay, cool. See, so all those things, you don't need it, and you make your life difficult when you have a baby from another gentleman at a young age, because you're an attractive woman as you grow older, and you meet somebody who likes you, and then you have a kid. It can be a deal breaker, because I'm teaching young men not to date women with children.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Why?
there's a group of college bitches graduating. It's a whole new team coming out here. Because we was growing up thinking that's the way a man's supposed to be. And it's good in some situations. I just don't want men to put themselves in a situation no more in life. Yeah. I want everybody to create their own team, their own situation, because there's so many horrible stories in life of men helping raising other men's children. I mean, it really is. Don't get me wrong, there's some good stories. Yeah, no, it's some good story. But I tell you, ladies, that's why I want women to not be out here mismanaging your pussy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And out here fucking the wrong guys. Wait until you get your financial situation together. Wait till you have yourself together. You can still have. I'm not saying don't fuck. I'm saying still have fun, but don't have no baby. Yeah. Don't have no baby. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Don't have no baby because I wouldn't put my life in another man's hands. Not in today's world. Yeah. Not in today's world. Most motherfuckers ain't got their shit together. I love that.
Right, but having a baby is gonna make you grow up anyways. Hey, boss, say that again.
And it's a
so
struggle
true.
For the rest of your life. Right. And then if you broke and the baby father's broke, 2 broke motherfuckers fucking. So now the girl is chasing this nigga for child support because she need $100. She need $200. It's all chaotic. Ain't nobody got time for that.
None of that. No.
So TK, man, so I was looking on basically I was looking on YouTube, not YouTube, but Netflix. Mm-hmm. And I seen that Jussie Smullett got a new documentary out, man. Okay. So what do you think of the Jussie Smullett? Do you think he's guilty, man? What do you think, man?
Why's that name familiar?
Jussie Smollett is the dude that he claimed to get. He was on Power. He claimed not Power. He was on.
I forget the name. No. I came on regular TV. He was a LGBT guy.
He claimed to
light skin, beat up in Chicago.
You talking about Lil Nas X?
No. He claimed to get beat up by these white guys, but
they say that he put a noose on him.
The guy from Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I knew the name something, but it's been a long time. Talking about it. Okay.
I forget the name of the show, but
the guy he's just an interesting guy. Yeah. What I mean by interesting, we live in a world that lying gets you far. Yeah. Man. We live in an age that lying it's sad how bad people can lie and get away with it. It's sad. So he lied about a situation. He went to court. Didn't that nigga win? I think he won a lawsuit.
No. He went to jail.
He got out.
He got out.
Oh no, he paid the settlement. This is about a year ago.
He
actually paid the settlement all this time. But if he was a real smart guy, he didn't get that much time. No, so he could have went to jail for like a week and he'd have been home. Yeah. He fought that shit, like all that money that you win, he had to pay the state back. All the money that they spent on his case, that's what they had to do. Man, he was weak.
Man, I seen that shit. I'm like, dog. Just the evidence points to that nigga's guilty, dog. Like the
them
shit
two
that
boys ain't
saying,
gonna lie. Them 2 guys.
Man, they had cameras that followed these niggas all the way to the crib, right? And then when they got caught, first that they tried to act like, they tried to hold it down, like, no, I don't know, dog.
Right.
But then they're like, bro, you got a pistol, you're a felon, we found the pistol in your crib. That's when he told it all. Then he got the check. He got the check like this nigga. It's the check right here. It's $3,500. You feel me? They got him buying all of the different shit, dog. Like, bro, dog guilty, cuz. And then he's still fighting that shit. Like, I am gonna fight to the death.
Right.
Like, nigga, give it up, dog.
But what's
give
crazy
it up,
is not him. Watch this.
Yeah.
His attorney, all his friends that was coming to court, like he was really innocent.
Yeah.
This shit is insane.
Yeah.
This, what I've seen, is insane. That's why I say out the country. Peace of mind. I only hear shit when I come back over here unless something really is crazy, and then I hear it on the news over there in Europe.
So we got a couple.
So isn't it the American dream when you go out to the other countries? Don't they? I mean, everybody wants to come to America, right?
They do want to come to America. So, yeah. But what's crazy is that America's lifestyle is overseas. Like all the stores, everything that we have here. You it's really, when you're over there, you start saying, "Damn, I could have stayed in America because it looked just like this." Especially in Madrid, Spain, they got a strip that looked just like you in Beverly Hills.
Really,
yeah.
really,
just like you in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. But you feel more at peace.
I'm more at peace.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I'm over there, I feel like I beat the odds. I didn't die in America. You know, and I'm over there and I'm a very successful man. And that's important too.
You're successful here as well.
Yeah, but over there, I feel like I really have achieved. I appreciate it more.
Yeah.
I do. I do appreciate it more.
Do they recognize you? Are you bothered? You know,
I get the same love over there, here, especially in London.
Really?
London's like Brooklyn. London's like Detroit. I mean, it's literally London.
What?
Yeah, London is like Detroit, Chicago, Compton. They there. Yes, they are. Deep.
Okay, London.
Yeah, shout out to London.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
So what's one thing you learned about relationships that you wish you would have known as a kid, as growing up, you know?
What about? Say the question one more time.
What's one thing you learned growing up about relationships that you know now that you wish you would have known?
I've known it since I was young. That's why most of my female friends have always loved me, and I've always been honest. And that's why I tell anybody that's watching, never be a liar to a woman, because there's so many people lying that when you're honest, a woman will find you attractive. Because that's how many niggas is lying. They lie, dog. These men lie. And if you honest, a woman will be so at mental peace about, oh my God, I love you because you're so real and you're so honest. Because men lie too much. They lie too much, man. A man, I'll give you a story. One of my female friends, and she was getting married. She had an engagement party. She was leaving the job. Our fiance, they were supposed to go to Seattle to live. He got the truck, got in the car, and they drove. They started a family, lived good, and they drove from LA to Seattle. When they got to Seattle, he kept driving around for hours. She finally said, "Where do we live?" Do you know this nigga never had a place to live? He lied to her all that way. Saying that they was getting married, saying he had a place for them to live.
It ain't have a place to fucking live.
And he lied. And I know I should have said this. I said, at least the nigga was committed, meaning like he went all the way with the lie. Like, you know how fucked up you gotta be to get in the car and drive a woman.
I mean, as a female, she should have been asking questions as well.
But no, stay focused. Let's stay focused. But I want men to stop lying to these women. Men have lied to women and get them pregnant because they seen the way you live and they want to get in your home. So when they walk outside, the neighbors saying, this nigga really acting like he paying the mortgage over that motherfucker and the groceries. That's what I want men to, and I know men don't have a lot of opportunities in life and you got to do what you got to do, you know, but that's how I feel.
Okay.
What about the down low men? How do you differentiate?
That I don't know. I can't give you an answer on that down low. But that's a scary thing to live by. But I think if a man's down low and you happen to get with him, I think eventually you'll find out.
We gonna peep game.
Yeah, you're gonna peep game eventually.
Right, these men, right.
Like a girl, I did my podcast. I'm like this.
Yeah.
I did my podcast on video,
Uh-huh.
and a young lady hit me up for the boyfriend, and she caught sending pictures to another guy.
No.
You know, women take pictures of their ass and send a
Yes.
picture. The nigga was bent over in the mirror with a camera, taking a picture of his ass, sending it to men.
It's over. Good.
That's how we found the
We're done.
Good.
Ain't this insane?
No.
What's up?
Yeah, I got a question from, say, since we're talking about lies and all. So
Yes.
what about the females that lie, man?
Yes, that I think I was talking about that last time on my show. I think what women need to understand is that when women lie, it hurts a man, I think, more deeper because we put women on pedestals.
Right.
And but I guess because we was raised by our moms, grandmothers, whatever. So when a woman lies, especially if she lies, leads you and got money out of you, especially if she lied and say that baby's yours and it's not your baby, those type of things can hurt you. But what I'm here to tell a man, never let it hurt you to the point that you kill him or crash out.
Yeah.
Because it's only words, and you can get by it. You can get by it. It hurts, but you can get by it. Right. You really can. No, but no woman, no man is worth losing this one true gift you have of being alive
And being free.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very smart.
You know. So yeah, that's the thing about the line. You got to be careful, and you got to explain to men. Give me an example. A gentleman hit me one day on my podcast. And he was talking about this girl, he had a baby with her, and he was mad that he got her pregnant. So as he was talking, I said, why didn't you wear a condom? He said, TK, I did wear a condom, but the condom broke. I said, nigga, you talking to TK. I said, ain't a nigga dick in this world sharp at the tip that is gonna bust a hole through the condom. I said, you put a pin, you punched a hole in the condom, you put the condom on, and as you was fucking, the hole got bigger. And that's what women need to understand, that when niggas tell you the condom broke, they lied. They punched a hole in the condom, and they put the condom on to make you think that they was fucking you with the condom. And as you fucking, the condom, the hole gets bigger every time he's pumping. And then the next thing you know, and he's like, oh my God, the condom broke. But here's the crazy part about this. He was upset that she got pregnant because she was like, I guess, the community pussy, whatever.
Right.
And I said, nigga, but you the one that netted her. So he had a living with him and his mom. He worked all the time, and he was uncomfortable because things was happening. And he found out that his mom, when he was at work, used to take his baby mama to his uncle's house to fuck.
What?
Watch this, it gets deeper though.
This is too much.
So we're talking, and I'm explaining to him, he got to get out of the house. I said, you can't live like that with your mom. This is insane. You can't do this. He said, yeah, TK, you right. So I explained to him, stack his money and try to get out. As the conversation went on, he said, yeah. And then he said, TK, I found out that my mom was sleeping with my baby's mama too.
What?
Damn. It's crazy, fam.
What the
So
fuck?
that's something in my stand-up I'm going to start. And I'm glad we're doing this. This is the first time I'm talking about it. We need to talk about women pedophile. Women who take advantage of men and sleep with men and young boys.
Man, Turk was here. Turk was here a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We interviewed Turk. And he was talking about fucking females when he was goddamn 15
Yeah.
on a tour with Cash Money and
Right,
shit.
right.
He's like, these women was in their 30s fucking me. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
nigga, damn. He said, yes, Lil Wayne, all of us was getting pussy at 15.
See
all
the
that.
thing, yeah, because you got to start in the, Cash Money.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
yeah.
I was when they was on tour, I was on that tour.
Yeah,
with
Turk
them as
was talking about you on the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like,
Turk-
bro, I got TK tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, in a couple days. He like, man, that's my nigga, dog.
Yeah, Turk my guy. Turk my guy.
Yeah.
And they were kids, and yes, but when you think about it now, and I'm not, so I'm getting ready to play a double standard here.
Yeah.
I think when you're 15, you're on tour and you're having fun with a woman, that makes a man feel like a king.
Yeah.
I'm talking about women, grown women, who are fucking their sister's son because they babysitting.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Right? I'm talking about women who go online too.
Yeah,
Like men go
yeah,
online
yeah,
and snatch up little boys. And women who, their son is on the football team, but she's fucking his teammate.
Oh, that's
Disgusting.
low down.
These
Low
stories
down. No.
exist.
Yeah.
They do.
They
Yeah,
exist.
do.
And they're not talked about enough because we give women a pass. You ladies get a pass. And like I said, I know this is a double standard. Because I know when I'm 15, 18 fucking a 30, 35-year-old, I feel like a god.
Yeah.
Like, it does something to a man, right?
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're a man.
Yeah.
I remember being in San Francisco, 18, I was dating this banker. She was a grown woman. And when I thought about her years ago, I said, that bitch might be dead now because, that's not a bad thing because I was young and she was just an older woman. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. But I think it needs to be talked about more. I think more laws need to be passed because when we say what kind of men in this world that would tell on a teacher who will fuck a student, like you got to be a bitch to tell a teacher's fucking you. She's picking you up from your mama's house. She's giving you snacks.
Snacks is crazy.
And fuck you and shit.
I don't understand these kids today. That's a different ball game to me if your teacher fucking you. I think you should be able to fuck you.
Nigga, I ain't saying shit. My teacher fucking me because you was not a pedophile.
Right.
I'm taking that.
Right.
You feel me?
Because these kids tell.
They tell it.
They
Nigga,
tell
I'm
that they
getting
fucked the
fucked.
teacher. And she goes to prison.
Oh my
Nigga, I'll dig. Shit, yeah, they telling.
To even hear me say stuff like that, it's such a double standard. I feel because if my son fucked somebody and she was older, I don't know if I'd be mad because of the kind of man I am.
I wouldn't be mad.
Because I'd be like, yeah, nigga, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? As a man, right? As a man, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. But I want to get mad if the bitch pulls him. If he pulls her, a different story.
Because my son's 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he tells me he smashed a girl that's 21 or 22, I'll be like, man.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're proud of him. And I tell him this all the time. So I'd rather for my son to do that than for you to find out he fucking another man.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All day.
God.
All
You feel
day
me?
of that, yeah.
So what about your daughter?
My
It's
daughters,
different.
thank God, are not into men.
Oh.
And they're not into women. They are truly focused on their
Goals
careers.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
If they've dated, they've been hurt. And they don't like that pain. And I told my youngest daughter she couldn't date nobody no more till I was dead. Because the pain was so bad that I thought I was fucking a nigga. Because I was sleeping with my daughter home because she's crying.
Aw.
And I'm there to hold her, protect her.
Aw.
And I'm waking up to her, did the nigga call? I was like I was fucking You know? And then you feel like you should call the guy, but you understand as a man, you gotta just let that happen because that's life, right?
Right.
So everybody's doing good in school, and
That's awesome.
that's as long as they get that together, and then you got to teach your women, your daughters about choosing the right men. And the reason why you ladies have problems with men because you haven't dated enough, y'all don't understand character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at rims, y'all look at y'all listen to a man's conversation, but you got to go to a nigga's house. You got to see his carpet. You got to see the way he's living.
See the bed sheets.
Yeah, you got to see his bed sheets.
Bathroom.
All that
That
bathroom.
microwave. Let me see
Yeah.
what that microwave look like.
Yeah, it's very important that you ladies get more experience in the character of the man. Because a friend of mine named Diane brought her girlfriends to my hotel room. All of them were extremely successful. And the thing they all had in common was they all had horrible men. Now, I thought it was just an American thing. But when I'm in Brussels, when I'm in Antwerp, when I'm in Germany, when I'm in Africa, women, y'all have the same problems. And I go, wow.
Aren't their families finding their men for them though, like in Africa?
No. I'm tripping that I see the same scenario around the world. Because the only difference in the world is we all do the same thing. It's just that the faces are different. You know, there's crime. You know, there's models, there's singers. Everybody does the same thing. Just the faces are different.
Who was one of the most influential people you've outside of Nelson Mandela? Who was one of the most influential people that you met that you were like, damn, bro, I'm starstruck?
Nobody.
Nobody was you starstruck?
You met Obama?
Yeah, I met Obama.
You what, bro? I think if I met Obama, bro, I'll be sure. You know, I'm an Obama fan. I'm like, hey, Barack,
I don't know why I'm like that. Nothing has ever moved me. I really think I got to go out of space or something.
Okay.
Because I need something to like get me excited, right?
Okay.
Nothing moves me like that.
Have you met Pop?
It was my nigga. That's how I got T to the motherfucking K.
Oh, y'all got that. That's how you got T to the fucking K. You feel
He
me?
was at Jack the Rapper.
Okay.
He hosted. He was on the show.
Okay.
And he was, and we've known each other for a while. So as soon as I said, yo, T to the motherfucking K.
I got
The rest is history.
I got a Tupac autograph right there,
Yeah,
nigga.
Tupac's my guy, yo.
Yeah.
What's crazy about Tupac, and Biggie was my guy too. So I rock with both. I was with both of them the day they died in different years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was with Tupac early that day when he passed. I was with Biggie early that day when he passed. Sure was.
Wow.
Because I just wasn't with one clique. I just wasn't with NWA. I was with Luke. I was with Timberland.
Damn.
I was with Missy Elliott. I was with Nelly. I was with Cash Money. I was with Jay-Z. I was with everybody, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm tapped in like a motherfucker. Everybody know T to the motherfucker.
Damn, bro. Hey, listen.
A living legend.
See, he say I met it's crazy, bro. I met fucking Morgan Freeman, bro. I really wasn't that impressed when I met him.
Yeah.
He wasn't, I don't know, bro. Listen, this is crazy though. If you see this Morgan Freeman, you a legend, I fuck with you. But dog, he kind of turned me off because, you know, I work behind the scenes and shit. So I seen him take some pictures with some camera operators and some grips, and he took some pictures and shit. And then an extra came, it's a female extra came up to him, can I take a picture with you? He's like, I don't take pictures with extras. And it turned around on, I said, damn!
Yeah, he's from a different era.
Damn, that is cold, bro.
Yeah,
I think you could have took the picture.
He should have took the picture.
You feel
That's how
me?
come when people ask me for stuff, I do it because I don't allow this to get into my head. People, see, I've been famous since I was a kid. You know, I was a track star. I was a hustler. I'm used to the type of attention. And when people do blow up, they don't know how to handle it. And that's why you see people with 8, 9 motherfuckers around them. You know, people work. I don't want nobody working for me. I don't want to tell somebody do this and do that. No, I do everything myself.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's why he gave me his number. He was like, call me. We can
Call
get
me directly, cut out the middleman.
Yeah, I do everything myself. I don't have an agent. I don't have a manager.
Wow.
I've done all this myself 40 years.
Yo.
So, okay, so I got a couple more questions, bro. We're going to break up out of here.
Okay,
So,
sir. What time is it anyway, guys?
it's about that
7:42.
time.
Oh, cool. We good. We got the time.
And then, okay, so do you think Puffy should be pardoned?
If Trump gives him, yeah, why not? You know, there's a lot more people done worse than Puffy. You know, I'm not a true Puffy fan. I just believe that if the situation is right for him and he can get out, he get out. The whole thing is messy.
It's messy as
Right?
hell, right?
But from the Russell Simmons to the Puffy Combs to the R. Kellys, and I talked about this on stage the other day. See, I really came up with niggas who's really getting real money.
Yeah.
And when you get money, you're not supposed to have freakos. So you got a girl that you love, and you got another girl that you rocking with. All that shit's supposed to be top secret. You keep your business in your bedroom, and you don't share that with the world. You actually publicizing it.
Yeah.
The other thing that makes me mad is you pay. There's some different women today. You can give a girl $10,000 years ago, bitch would disappear and not come to court. Right?
For real.
Right? Disappear. They can't find her. And for him to pay Cassidy $30 million and she shows up in court is a disrespect. Because the $30 million, you're supposed to get the fuck out the country with your family and let that man go on about his life. But, yeah, you got your ass up, but if that was me on the video, and I'm being honest, and you paid me $30 million, I was like, I'll take that ass kicking. There's a lot of women that got their ass whooping, they never got nothing. I'll take this $30 million in a heartbeat. And then Daphne getting $10,000 a month and still come to court. And then men have changed. See, when your livelihood, Shannon Sharp, when your livelihood, they not willing to take the risk. I'm the kind of guy, I'm getting $100 million, and you get ready to fuck up my bag, they're going to be in the news talking about, we can't find the witness nor the attorney. Because everybody going to be disappeared. Yeah, everybody gone. We're going back to the 60s with the mob. Them bitches, them motherfuckers coming up missing.
Nigga, that's what OJ did, nigga. There was a motherfucker driving OJ car. He was fucking OJ bitch in his house, and both them wound up dead, nigga.
Yeah,
Shit.
but I'm talking about to the point that you people don't know you got anything to do with it. It's like how they do this shit back in the day smoothly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. I'm just glad I did this interview. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna smoke a cigar and listen to classical music. I listen to Yanni. So I listen to Yanni all the way down. I'm gonna listen to Yanni all the way back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take myself to eat, and I'm gonna treat myself to a movie.
Nice.
And get up and work out in the morning.
Hey.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. What you bench pressing?
90 pounds.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you said something else.
No. I'm an OG. I stay in shape, you know, and you know I'm a big guy, but it doesn't make sense to lift.
How do you hold your weight?
Explain.
Like you look like you're muscular all the time, bro. And you say you only lifting 60 or 90 pounds.
Because what I found out in life is all you need to do is do a lot of reps.
Okay, do a lot of, but I'll be ripped up for like a month, and then I'll stop working for a month, and I'm back skinny.
Yeah, because you're not consistency.
Okay.
And your DNA has a lot to do with it as well.
Okay. My
Yeah.
pop's skinny.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was skinny.
Yeah,
you know?
so that's your mother and father got a lot to do with everything that you do. So I just stay consistent.
Okay.
That's it. Like, you know, when I really want to go hard, I could do the Stairmaster 2 hours straight.
Okay.
And if people didn't know anything about the Stairmaster, you know that's some hard shit to do. Yeah, I could do 2 hours straight, with no music.
Yeah.
Yeah, just straight on the Stairmaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
kudos to you on that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
easy. I can do 2 hours easy.
Okay.
That's my goal. I'm gonna try that. Let me get to an hour at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
The Stairmaster staying in shape is the key to life. Eating good, drinking a lot of tea. You know, I drink a lot of tea. Green tea, help burns fat. Hibiscus is good for blood vessels in your heart. All that stuff is important.
Okay. So,
Love it.
question: would you rather live a long life till you're like 100 years old or 95 years old and accomplish nothing, but live a short life and accomplish so much you'll have like a month, a holiday named after you?
I'd rather live 100 years and not accomplish shit.
Why?
Because I love life, and as long as you live, you have an opportunity to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not accomplishing
As long
it.
as you, yeah, because
Won't that be a hard life for you?
no, he didn't say it was based on success. He just said how long you want to live. There's a lot of people who you don't even know who they are, live to be 100 and are living good. But I love life so much.
So if you
I
making,
love this shit.
So you making $50,000 a year, and
I'll take it all day to be alive till I'm 100.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's my mindset. I don't give a fuck about the fame. I don't
Even
care
with a
about the
holiday named after
I don't give a fuck
like
about
like
the
Martin
holiday.
Luther King.
I don't care.
What?
I don't
Okay.
care.
For your family, your legacy?
Nah.
You don't?
If I could live a long life, dog, and healthy,
Yeah.
oh, nigga, it's the best.
Okay.
Because if you know how to plan. So when you plan, you know how to save money. You can achieve everything.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm going to Dubai. I know I'm doing all this, and
50,000,
my schedule.
You're not going to Dubai. You're not doing
No. I'm saying that's what motivates me to stay alive.
Got you.
See, because my career, right to this day, I already know what I'm doing in 2033. 2033. I'm that far.
Nice.
Yeah.
Most people live about next week and week after. I'm way down
Way
the
down.
motherfucking line.
Yeah.
I'm talking about way down the line.
I love that.
Way down.
Planning.
Okay. So one more question,
Mm-hmm.
man. DMX is my favorite rapper of all time.
Great guy.
Right? Favorite rapper of all times. When I was 10 years old, my uncle took me to a DMX concert. I got backstage because he was bodyguarding for DMX.
Mm-hmm.
And I met DM. He had 2 pit bulls back there, and it was full of smoke. And this back when DMX had a little bit of muscle to him and shit. And I met him, and I fell in love with DMX ever since, bro. I bought his book, all that shit, all his movies, all of that shit. So, what's a DMX story that you have, bro?
I got a great DMX story.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I got 2 of them. We was on tour with the Rough Riders, and the Rough Riders had a situation with the Made Men. It was a fight up in Boston.
Yeah.
And we're doing 30-something cities and shit, and apparently there was a thing about a female
Yeah.
that happened between them I didn't know nothing about.
Yeah.
So as I come into the stadium, these niggas is fighting with knives with Made Men.
Yeah.
Now, DMX, all of them are fighting, but they respect me so much that I'm standing in the middle. The niggas is cutting motherfuckers around me. Like, they ain't touching me. Like, they going around to make sure TK don't get touched.
Cool, yeah.
So the next day, we're out, and we're on the bus.
Yeah.
DMX sees these beautiful girls in their car. DMX gets off the bus and gets in the car and starts riding with the girls.
Yeah.
What people don't know, DMX can't drive. DMX wrecked the girls' cars.
Oh, hell
And went to jail.
Oh.
And still was out by the next day to do the concert. I got a picture. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see a picture of me and DMX. That was that tour.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're shaking hands. Yeah, DMX is my guy. God bless him.
Man, God bless, man. I met bruh.
Truly, he's the greatest rapper ever because I seen him perform by himself. No background dancers.
No background, nothing.
No hype man. Just him. But it was him and cocaine.
Yeah. But, and I say he wanted to, because I seen, bro, when I was there, I seen white people in the crowds crying. He was saying his prayers.
Yeah, he said his
They were
prayers.
crying. And I'm like this, bro. If you that powerful, I mean, if you that much of an artist where your fucking fans is crying, bro, because you saying something deep to their ass, bro, you legendary. You feel me? I seen
But it goes back again, no disrespect, how people are not who they say they are.
Yeah.
That's what I said to you earlier.
Yeah.
Because if he was really like that, he would have got off the drugs the way he was supposed to. And I said to you earlier, everybody who comes into hip hop are not who they say they are. There's a lot of men who come out into the world who are not who they say they are until they get exposed.
Yeah.
And I want this interview today is to look men and dating and women and look yourself in the mirror and stop lying to yourself and be who you are, because most people live a lie. 99.9 motherfuckers
So you saying extra?
That's why people get upset with me, because I tell the truth and then everybody know I'm a man's man. So I intimidate men because I stand on business and who I am and integrity. You know what I'm saying? And that's like how my respect to you. And I think we started talking on the phone and we was going back and forth. I think I said for you to don't text me, call me. And you know, we had to talk about business. We was gonna text that shit on the text. Now we gonna talk. You know, and that makes some people uncomfortable.
That's real. I'm like, nigga,
we
TK told me to call him.
Yeah, call me. We talking. Fuck that Texas shit.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, fuck the Texas.
But
That's how a
alright.
lot of people stay relevant though when they're lying. They keep up this lie and this facade. That's how a lot of these successful people in the industry.
But they do. A lot of people are successful based off a
Right,
lie.
right.
It's so true. It's like it makes you want to lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't get me wrong. If I had to lie to make it, I would do it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
If I had to do it, it meant thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm gonna lie, oh motherfucker, that.
Goddamn.
I just ain't have to go that way.
Thank God you did not. Thank God.
So what's your name again?
My name's Keisha.
Keisha.
Like Coco.
Okay,
Coco
Miss Keisha.
Yes.
And what do you do out here?
So I actually, I'm a 9-to-5er. I work in healthcare.
Okay.
I'm just kind of, he kind of came up with this idea. Let's do a podcast. I'm like, all right.
Okay, y'all work together?
So I mean, we do a little something.
Okay. Because I'm gonna say you in the healthcare business too.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
No, I'm in healthcare.
Okay.
So I'm
Y'all married?
No, we're not married.
Okay.
No.
Just boyfriend and girlfriend?
She's just my sponsor.
Okay.
She's my sponsor. You
Okay,
feel me?
okay,
She make sure I'm good, my bills is paid.
Right.
You feel me? Gas in my tank. You
Okay.
feel me?
Respect.
I don't
Respect.
mess with no brokies, so no, we don't do that. We don't do that.
She take care of me.
Okay. All right. I'm under no relationship because I found her attractive, so I was gonna ask permission if I could take her out. But I didn't want to cross that line. I don't want to cross
He
that
said
line.
something before,
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. You don't want to cross no line and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love your energy. I love it. Okay, I have one more question for you.
Yes, love.
So what's your non-negotiable for TK? What's a non-negotiable you're like, nope.
I'm really taking my time thinking about this. Because I have a lot of them.
You have a lot, okay.
You know, my mind is a blank blob. There's so many, but I can't think of nothing. And normally I'm not speechless.
You done got speechless.
Yeah,
on me
normally I'm
now.
not speechless. Usually
TK
something
done got
comes.
speechless on
Yeah.
me.
But
We gotta put this one out.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
gotta be. You're picky? Are you picky?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
As you should
absolutely.
be.
Yeah,
As you should-
yeah. As Kevin Samuels would say, I'm a high value man.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I'm a high value man for sure, and I'm proud of that shit.
As
That's
you
what's
should
up,
be.
Yeah,
dog.
proud of
As
that.
you should be.
So next time you come to Detroit, man, you gotta pull up because I got a studio in Detroit, bro.
I'll be in Detroit Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, thank
Bro,
you.
when you in Detroit, I want you to pull up on me Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm
gonna
gonna give you tickets to my show. I'll be at the Punchline.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm at the Punchline in November, and I'm at the
Where we going, right? We're gonna be in Detroit on Thanksgiving.
That's my birthday.
We're gonna be in Detroit on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Canada and shit.
Yeah, so I'm doing that, and then in March I am at Smoothie King in Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, because the people don't do the
Keep
Fox
up with
on
all this. How do you?
money. Shit,
Really?
that money keep a nigga motivated.
There ain't like, what am I doing tomorrow? I can't even.
Yeah, I'm on
what
it.
meeting I got tomorrow?
I'm on
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm on it.
impressed
That's
by that.
amazing.
Thank you.
That
Yeah,
impresses
I'm
me.
on it, bag.
Shit.
Well,
And
shit.
you don't have a middleman person because usually a lot of people at your stature got middleman.
Yeah.
I don't
doing
do none of that.
everything.
I don't want a
love
middleman. I don't want no confusion.
that. None right.
When I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
You gotta school these people. You need to
Mm-hmm.
set up a little
No, we
TK
gonna do
school.
it. When I start in January, the Who Raised You,
Yeah.
everything that y'all talking about is coming.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do that for 10 years, and then I'm out.
I think you see a lot of these people, they get, they feel like they gotta have a whole crew of people.
Yeah,
I gotta have the agent. I gotta have,
it makes them feel something.
Make you-
I'm here to
yeah.
show you that
You-
you don't need that.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I motivate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I motivate me. But everybody's different.
Everybody is.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Have you ever? So you look young. Have you ever had your dibbles and dabbles with drugs?
Never did drugs. I don't have no vices. I don't
Smoke
gamble.
weed?
No,
Never smoked weed.
no.
Okay.
Don't really drink.
Okay.
Drink maybe once a year.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no vices.
Have you ever met a celebrity that did drugs that you were surprised that did drugs?
I don't hang around celebrities.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, I'm truly a loner, but I love being alone.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm with my kids. I travel, and I stay in my room. I don't go out because I used to party way back in the day. 6 days a week. So I'm straight now. I just want to, like I told you, look good naked and outlive my haters.
Goals.
Well, all right then. Well, shit, man.
Oh, you got Vlad? Okay, you got Bootsy with Vlad.
Yeah,
okay.
that's my nigga Boosie. We about to get Boosie on this bitch too. Shit.
Yeah, Bootsy, my man.
Shit. Yeah, and then I don't know if you heard of Sada Baby.
The name sounds familiar.
Sada Baby, he a Detroit rapper, so I'm going to Detroit. We're gonna film him. And you ever heard of Big Herc from
Yes,
Detroit?
I sure have.
Big Herc.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
Hey Herc, what up, though?
Yeah, that's my man.
Hey, cuz I interviewed Herc in Detroit about a couple weeks ago. I interviewed Herc. And yeah, man, yeah, Herc my guy,
Yeah,
bro.
good guy.
Hey Herc, bro. Just know, bro, I'ma send this to you, Herc. You agree with me? So yeah, Herc. And she was like, yeah, I don't know Big Herc. I'm like, you wouldn't know Herc, man. You got to be a real Detroiter to know Big Herc. You feel?
You're not from Detroit, though, are you?
No, I'm from Arizona.
Okay, Arizona, right.
Blade,
Where are we at right now?
We're in Atlanta.
Okay, I gotta think. I had
Yeah.
Oh, at least you don't know that. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I travel so
I know
much.
you do. That's
Man,
why I'm like,
let me tell you
how
something.
can
I
you
told you I
keep
just came from
up?
Paris on Wednesday. I got from Paris Wednesday, and I've been rolling every day. Shit is hard.
Yo,
We
mine is
we
still
about to
sharp,
wrap this
though. I
up,
love it.
TK, too, because I got a lot of editing to do with this motherfucker.
When you make sure you send me a copy.
Hell yeah.
All right, and I wish you the best with it,
My
family.
dog.
Your
And
man,
then
your
the
word.
next one, next time you in Atlanta, we gonna get in either the box Chevy or the or my Corvette, bro. And we gonna ride around the city. We gonna talk shit, bro.
I like that. That right there
Yeah,
is
we
really
gonna
unique and
talk
different.
shit.
Yeah.
So I was gonna do it today, but I wanted my peoples to get their shine on.
No. We're good.
And then,
We
and
good.
then next time you in Atlanta, we doing it, bro.
Yeah, we'll be back in Atlanta. I'm here December 3rd, but I'm not gonna do it that fast. I gotta do City Winery, so I'll give you tickets to that too. Wasn't you supposed to, did you come to the show?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You came to the show too?
TK, yes.
You
See,
talk
TK.
to it, yeah.
TK just be talking. He complimented everything. He don't know.
No, when I said it, I saw you. Let me tell you what happened. When I asked you that question, your face was coming in when I was taking the pictures because you made sure I saw you.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, when I'm off that show
Yeah.
and I see all those people, it's really hard to remember.
Yeah.
And what show did you come to though?
The 10 o'clock show.
10
On what day?
On Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Oh, that was a good show.
Yeah.
Was that the show I had to fight?
Yes, it was. Yes. They was heckling you. I'm like, oh.
No. That wasn't heckling.
He said that was.
She was too young to be in that type of show.
Oh, she was?
Too young means when you hear Charles say what she said.
Oh, the
My
mindset.
show, that
Okay.
on that particular show y'all came to, that was a different style of comedy. I would never perform like that.
Oh, okay.
That was something that I felt from my gut, and I was just going with the vibe, you know, and it just kept going because I was in the zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was a very, very, very well thought out, educated type show. And if you had ADD like that bitch had, you got
I thought
upset.
that was a dude. That was a bitch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Boy,
So
was deep.
the show, the next night after that was hilarious. It was a different type of comedy. So all my shows are different. So when y'all come December 3rd,
Okay.
you're gonna see a different show than that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That show was more of a slow pace,
Mm-hmm.
talking,
Yep.
conversation. That's because that's what I felt at that moment.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I kind of remember y'all still now, but I remember you coming and said, "Yo, TK," and I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna see you." So I remember. It took a minute, but I remember.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, TK, got such a pleasure to meet you.
It's a
Sit here
pleasure,
and talk
love.
with you.
It's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure. Hey,
My
thank
man.
you.
Thank you for being a man of your word. I wish you the best on your journey because men of your stature, what are you doing? You're trying to find a way to continue eating and making money. And this is a great opportunity. And what people don't know about this business, this is it went from 9-10 years ago when I started with Vlad and all them. It went from $500,000, $600,000 business to millions now. So you get this thing right, you can really monetize and get millions. You just got to take your classes if you can and find out things that you don't know to really get everything out that you can. Because we already within my first year and starting in January, I'm already, because of sponsors, I'm already over 3, and we haven't even started yet.
Wow.
But that's because I'm tapped into different people.
Right.
You know. So and that's what we're gonna have the exposure that we're gonna have. And like I said, I'm gonna do something really special with this shit.
Man, I'm trying to turn this up, and it's crazy because it's like I'm around celebrities every day with what I do, so it's like I made a lot of friends and I befriended a lot of people, so it's like, why not? I talk a lot of shit, you feel me? And you know,
and get them to come do your podcast, and always see if you get them to do it for free, but then always say, let me slide you a little something for your time. I'm giving you the game. But if you give them just a few dollars, they'll be here every time if you hit them with the line I just gave you. Yo, I'm doing this podcast. Can I give you something for your time to show up? And most of the time, most people probably say no. You know, most of the time they probably say no.
Really?
Most of the time.
So then you got to hit them with, well, I don't pay you.
Yeah, and you got it. And if you're serious about it, you might as well do it. Because you're serious about your game. You know? I was trying to get more out your ass.
Yeah, he was. I was telling him. He was trying to get more when I stuck firm with whatever the fuck I had.
I showed you love.
You feel me? I stayed firm, nigga. I said, man.
And the only reason why, because I gave you a discount that's unreal.
Hold on. Before we hey, listen. Man, we got my dog TK in the motherfucking building. We talking shit. Shout out to the Poe Report. We out this bitch. All right. We can keep talking now.